Hello friends, now we are going to study chapter 11, parts of a plant. So here the chapter is about the plant. So we should know what are the parts of a plant called. So let's read. Plants can grow in a plains and deserts, on mountain and in water. So plants कहाँ पे grow होते हैं? प्लेन्स में, डेजर्ट्स में, माउंटेन्स में एंड वाटर में. इन सारे जगह में वी कैन ग्रो प्लांट्स. दे एग्जिस्ट इन अ डिफरेंट शेप्स, साइज एंड कलर्स. It is important for us to understand the basic structure of a plant and its function. So we are talking about the plants that has different shapes. शेप्स अलग अलग होते हैं, साइजेस अलग अलग होते हैं एंड कलर्स भी. सो ये ज़रूरी है हमें जानना कि प्लांट का स्ट्रक्चर क्या होता है एंड उसके फंक्शन क्या होते हैं. सो इस चैप्टर में हम क्या जान रहे हैं? स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ए प्लांट एंड इट्स फंक्शंस. अ प्लांट कैन बी डिवाइडेड इनटू टू मेन पार्ट्स. The part that grows below the ground known as the root. So what is root? If you see, this is a plant and we can see the roots here. So there are two main parts of a plant. One is root and the other is shoot. The part which grows below the ground. If you see, this is the ground and this is a part of plant which grows below the ground. So this is called root. And the part of a plant that grows above the ground. This is the ground, this is above, this is below. Above is shoot, below is root. The shoot consists of stems, leaves, flowers and fruits. See, this is the shoot. The complete this portion is called shoot. So what we can see in the shoot? It has stems, it has leaves, it has flowers, it has fruit. Now you see, when the flower is about to grow, the small portion which you see here, it is bud. Then when it is grow, then we call it as a flower. This is leaves. You already know what is leaf. You know what is fruit, what is stem. You see, the main plant where there are leaves, which is holding a leaf, that part of a plant is called stem. Now see, this is root, this is shoot. So remember the diagram of a plant, which is very much important for your exams. It asks to label the part of a plant and draw a neat diagram. So you have to start with a ground. Make a ground, then make a root. Write root and then make the shoot portion, make a straight line, then make stems first. After stem, make leaves, then a fruit, few flowers, label them: flower, bud, fruit, stem, leaves. So this way you can make a diagram of a plant. Now what is root? The root anchors the plant to the soil and absorbs water and mineral. Now we can see where the root is. Root is below the ground. And what we do? We water the soil. Then what root is? It anchors the plant to the soil and absorbs water. So root absorbs water and keep the plant firm into the soil. पानी को ये एब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है एंड मिनरल्स को भी, जो भी सॉइल में मिनरल्स होते हैं एंड जो हम पानी डालते हैं उसको ये एब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है. नाउ अगेन देयर आर two types of roots. One is primary roots, the other one is secondary root. Okay, so two main type of root is tap root and fibrous root. I'm repeating again what we studied in the first page. So we are studying parts of a plant. Okay, so first point is we can grow plants. Where we can grow it in plains, in deserts, mountains, and in water. Okay, next point is there are different shapes, sizes and colors of plant. Okay, so what we are going to study? We are going to study structure of a plant. So we know that plant is divided into two parts. Plant is divided two part. First is second. The first is root. Okay, the second one is shoot. Okay, so what is root? What is shoot? So root is the plant that grows below the ground. Okay, now shoot is the part of plant that grows above the ground. Okay, so this is the part of plant. Root is a part of plant that grows below the ground. Shoot is a part of plant that grows above the ground. Okay, see, this is a ground. Okay, this is the ground. The lower portion, this is called root. The part of plant which grows above the ground, this is above, this is below. The above is shoot, and what we have in shoot? We have stems. This is stem. Okay, this is stem, this is leaves. Again, this is stem, this is leaf. Okay, we can make a little more where we can show this is stem, this is fruit. Now this is flower. So what we have? We have leaves, we have stem, we have fruit, we have flower, we have bud. Okay, and the next we are going to study is root. So there are two types of root, tap root and fibrous root. Some plants such as mango, radish and carrot have one main root growing straight downwards from the stem into the soil. So it says some plants like mango, radish, carrot, this is the root. You can see the root. It grows straight downwards. Okay, so these kind of plants are called tap root. This main root is called the primary root. Smaller root known as lateral roots grow from primary root. So if you see, this is primary root. This kind of root is called tap root. Now what is fibrous root? Fibrous root plants such as grass, coconut and onion have several tiny roots growing from the end of the stem. So plants such as grass, you have seen grass, coconut and onion that have tiny roots growing from the end of the stem. So these kind of root are called fibrous root. So what are the example of fibrous root? Onion. What are the example of tap root? Radish, turnip, carrot. Many trees begin life with a tap root. So trees कहाँ से start होते हैं? With a tap root. But after a few years change to a fibrous root. But कुछ साल के बाद वो किस में चेंज जाते हैं? Fibrous root system में. Now stem. The stem is the main part of the shoot which bears branches, leaves, bud and flower. So this is the stem. See here, this is stem. So what we have in the stem? We have fruit, flowers, leaves, buds. The same it is saying here, the stem is the main part of the shoot which bears branches, leaves, bud and flowers. The stem transport water and nutrient from the root to all part of the plant and support the weight of the plant. So stem क्या करता है? ये water को transport करता है. जब हम soil में पानी डालते हैं then वो roots में जाता है and then वो stem में जाता है, then stem उसको पूरी plants में लेके जाता है and पानी भी ले जाता है and nutrient भी ले जाता है to all part of the plant and support the weight of the plant. and क्या करता है? उस weight को भी support करता है, जो भी plant का weight है उसको support करता है stem. It also carries food made by the leaves to the other part of the plant. So ये क्या transport करता है? Water nutrient करता है and food भी carry करता है. And food कौन बनाता है plant में? Leaves. And stem क्या करता है? Leaves से food को carry करके other part of the plant में लेके जाता है. Some plant have strong stems like trees. We know that some plant have strong stem. उसके stems काफ़ी strong होते हैं जैसे कि trees के होते हैं. Other have weak stems और कुछ के weak stems भी होते हैं like herbs and climbers. Now leaf. So this is the other part of the plant which is leaf. Leaf grows on stems. They are responsible for converting sunlight into food. So leaf कहाँ पे grow होते हैं? Stems पे. इनका responsibility क्या है leaves का? ये sunlight को कन्वर्ट करते हैं फूड में। तो लीव्स को फूड कहाँ से मिलता है? सनलाइट से मिलता है एंड वाटर से मिलता है। एंड लीव्स क्या करता है? सनलाइट को कन्वर्ट कर देता है फूड में। प्लांट्स मैन्युफैक्चर फूड यूजिंग कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर। प्लांट फूड कैसे बनाता है? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर से बनाता है, और उसके लिए सनलाइट का प्रेजेंस ज़रूरी है। बस वाटर एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड से फूड नहीं बनेगा, वी शुड हैव सनलाइट एज वेल एंड अ ग्रीन कलर्ड पिगमेंट कॉल्ड क्लोरोफिल। लीफ में क्लोरोफिल नाम का एक पिगमेंट होता है जिससे कि प्लांट फूड बनाता है। दिस प्रोसेस ऑफ मेकिंग फूड बाय ग्रीन प्लांट इज़ नोन एज फोटोसिंथेसिस। तो ये जो प्रोसेस है फूड जो ग्रीन प्लांट्स बनाते हैं, इस प्रोसेस को हम फोटोसिंथेसिस बोलते हैं। फोटो मीन्स लाइट, synthesis means mixing together. So what we are mixing here? We are mixing carbon dioxide, water, and in the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll is also important, and with that leaf is making food. Oxygen is released during this process. Food is stored in different part of a plant in the form of starch or sugar. Now see this diagram. This is a tree, and when it rains and when there is a sunlight, there are leaves which make food, and the oxygen is released from the tree during this process. And where the food are stored, आप देख नहीं पाते होंगे राइट कि लीफ कहाँ पे स्टोर करके रखता है अपने फूड को। तो इट इज़ स्टोर्ड इन डिफरेंट पार्ट ऑफ प्लांट। इट इज़ स्टोर्ड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्टार्च और शुगर। सो ट्रीज़ क्या करता है? ऑक्सीजन को देता है बाहर एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एयर से लेता है, एंड देन सबके कॉम्बिनेशन में ये फूड बनाता है। द नेक्स्ट इज़ फ्लावर्स। फ्लावर्स ऑल्सो ग्रो ऑन स्टेम्स। नाउ ये सारे जो हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं ये सारे स्टेम्स पे ही ग्रो होते हैं। लीव्स, फ्लावर्स, दे कैन बी ऑफ डिफरेंट शेप्स, कलर्स। आपको पता होगा कि फ्लावर्स डिफरेंट डिफरेंट कलर्स के होते हैं, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट शेप्स के होते हैं। फ्लावर्स आर स्ट्रक्चर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर प्रोड्यूसिंग सीड्स। सो ये सीड भी प्रोड्यूस करता है। सीड ग्रो इनटू न्यू प्लांट, एंड देन सीड से क्या होता है? एक नया प्लांट बन जाता है। Thus, flower help a plant grow more of its own kind. So, flower से हमें seed मिलता है and then seed से plant grow होता है. Some flowers change into fruits. So, there are some flowers जो कि fruits में change हो जाते हैं. Most fruit also have seeds inside them. So, ज़्यादातर जो आप fruits देखते हो या खाए हो उसमें आपको याद होगा कि उसमें seeds होते हैं अंदर। Now the next part is seed. Seed can be of different shapes, size and colors. So you see these are the seeds. You can see these are of different shapes, sizes and color. A seed grows into a plant. We can eat certain seed and these are known as edible seeds. So we have edible seeds and we have inedible seeds. Edible seeds जिसको हम खा सकते हैं और inedible seeds जिसको हम नहीं खा सकते हैं। So which are the edible seeds? Wheat, rice, beans, pulses, sunflower and pumpkin. Some seeds are however inedible and we do not consume them. Consume them मतलब इसको हम नहीं खाते हैं। So here you have to write name of 2 edible seeds and 2 inedible seeds. Seed germinate into plant in the presence of sunlight. Now seed plant में कैसे बन जाता है? तो sunlight के presence में water से and right temperature से and in a safe place. अगर आप कोई भी seed कहीं भी रख दोगे तो वो grow नहीं करेगा plant में। उसको proper sunlight, water, temperature and सेफ प्लेस मिलना चाहिए. Some seeds may lie dormant for a few years until the right condition arise. कुछ seeds dormant means active नहीं हो पाते हैं, वो ऐसे inactive ही रहते हैं बहुत सालों तक, जब तक कि उसको right conditions नहीं मिलता है. right condition क्या है? sunlight, water, temperature, ये सारी चीज़ें. Okay, so now we have completed this chapter. So in the next chapter we'll go through the exercises. This complete the crossword. This we'll see, and second, third we'll see the answer the following question. Define photosynthesis.